Now that's body fluids. This isn't Catholic. Is that how puss? Is this made for kids?
Don't touch him. 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 Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch the anxiety.
I will fucking touch you. I love touching him. I love touching fucking Vinny.
And you can quote him on
I
that.
love fucking touching Vinny. You
this
hear
is-
that?
look at that.
You hear that? Look at this fucking hairdo.
Look at that head. Look at that
Hairdo.
head.
Oh my God. How you doing, Vin?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? We're into a new addiction, and we ain't stopping till we're millionaires at the top.
Don't tell him about our new Rolex.
I'm not talking about the Rolex.
We bought an Iron Man chrome, iced out, beautiful, $125 million Rolex.
Yes, that's true. It's in the mail.
So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Vinny,
Yep.
I am happy to be here after a week on.
Yeah.
After a week on.
I am very happy as well.
I went on a trip
Okay.
in my favorite rocket ship.
Sailing through the stars, wherever the hell that.
Come on.
I didn't watch it. I never watched it. Never watched it. I was never a Little Einsteins man myself.
You wake up growing up for school, what'd you watch?
SpongeBob.
You were a big, and I was too, but in my household growing up, I feel like we grew up in like a similar household in terms of like what the mornings looked like in our house, like the hustle and bustle, the craziness and whatnot.
Yes.
I remember you were always like, you got in a little bit of gaming before school a lot of
Sometimes,
times. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, yeah. Before I had any real responsibilities, I would definitely wake up. I'd wake up extra early to get ready faster,
Yeah.
so I can get a little gaming in.
That's what I remember, because I remember I was always the kid that, well, this is why you were like that. You were able to put on the Xbox, play a game, you know, just enjoy yourself, because you weren't born with like anxiety. You didn't, like, you know, I remember, do you remember when I would call you on the first day of school
Yes, I remember.
and I would tell
like,
you,
oh my God,
this year is already done.
It's over.
I'm going to fail. Mm-hmm. It's over.
and I'd say you're insane.
I'd rather be, you know, I'm going to be 25 years old, stuck in the 7th grade, have a nice life. Like, that's what I had and still have anxiety. But I was never like that. I was always the kid that sat down and just ate his cereal, thought about what the day had entailed, made sure mommy wasn't yelling at me, and
I had to do that.
and watched Disney.
Okay,
I
Disney's good.
really wasn't a Nickelodeon morning guy. Because you want to know why? They had Handy Manny, Little
Yeah.
Einsteins.
Yeah.
They had no Backyardigans was Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Backyardigans was fucking Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. And listen, kids don't have that today.
No.
And I don't want to
know
go,
what kids have
you know.
today,
And
though.
listen, we'll go into it,
Skibbity.
if you want to. But I have a video coming out when I make my comeback.
Skibbity.
When I make my Turbo Comedy comeback, if you guys.
You guys are still, you're waiting on the rafters. You're waiting in the wings. He's coming back. Don't worry. He has all the videos prepped. But once he starts,
I have
he's
3
not
out of 4.
stopping.
3
He's
out of
not
4 right now.
stopping.
3 out of 4.
Don't even tell him.
I don't want to tell
Don't
him.
even peek
I haven't
behind the
told
curtain.
much.
Just start dropping.
Usually in the past, I'm always the one tweeting, coming soon, oh my God. But I now know myself. And when I set those expectations and those like limitations for myself,
Definitely.
I fall.
Sure.
I collapse.
Yes.
So,
He's gotta start doing.
I don't think I mentioned this, but you know, I don't want to go. Maybe on my main podcast, on my main channel that I do. That,
He doesn't.
you know
He
what I'm
hasn't done
saying?
it though. All this plugs.
But I'm saying
all
no.
this
because
plugs. And there's no podcast.
It'll be explained in an update video that I already made. But it's not up yet. But
Yeah.
I'm saying in
And
that
God
video,
knows when that's
I
gonna be.
explain. Yes, like, you know, I do a podcast, and yes, I explain a lot about my life, but I don't want, my life is boring, okay? I don't
Sure.
want, me talking about my life all the fucking time is boring. But I did just recently get a job, so I just, you know, just to put some bread in the fucking old pockets. So I, again, like I talked about on my old podcast, I got a job, so time is a little crunched right now. So, you know, I wanted to go to Rome and get a fucking slab of nice fucking carbon fiber, if they had that in Rome, right?
In the
Carbon
Vatican?
fiber.
Yeah.
Can you get a slab of carbon fiber? Like, how is carbon fiber made?
You know, that's a little above my pay
And
grade.
then make that as the fucking prediction board. I wanted to do it.
Oh, carbon
I
fiber.
wanted to do it.
Yes,
but I had no time. To go
It's gonna be
Rome.
pure marble in Rome.
That's what I was looking for.
Not
in my
carbon
head. I couldn't
fiber.
get that word. I was thinking of
Well,
a fancy
easily-
kitchen. I was trying to look at your
easily-
fucking granite. That's what I was gonna
have-
say. Granite, right? Granite.
Yeah, that's not granite though.
camera, it is.
All right, for the Cameron, I live in a marble house.
Yes!
I live in a marble house filled with granite kitchens.
But okay, well, we got to this whole rant of being like, okay, so you never watch anything in the morning. You never
Not
like
too
a
much.
cartoon
I
guy?
was like SpongeBob in the morning. It was very.
SpongeBob
even when
was
I played
always
video
on.
games in the morning, it was only for like 20 minutes.
Well, because you didn't have time in the morning. Of course,
It was very.
Yeah, no,
it was
quick,
very
quick.
Like one game on, one game off.
Yeah.
And I honestly, that was Black Ops 2 days. Honestly, that was worth it.
It's so
20
funny.
minutes.
Last time we were here and we recorded an episode, before we left, we played WWE.
We did,
I'm not
we
sure if we
did.
want to continue. Well,
I'd love to continue. I'm way better now.
We would love to continue.
I'm the best of the
But we
best.
did mention that we have a new addiction.
We do have a new addiction. It's not WWE.
And it wasn't Rolexes. It's,
Baseball cards.
it is what
are
it is.
Getting into, so like the Rolexes, we like the idea of gaining items for
Money.
Yes, for a monetary gain in the economic. We like advancing our financial status upward, and we can't do that with Rolexes right now. We don't have a lot of funds.
My uncle
We're
gave my
still
sister-
not in the stew.
My uncle gave my sister a Charizard 1997. I can't find it. So.
Can't find it. We are still in the works for that. So right now we're starting small. We're doing baseball cards. I had a box of baseball cards from 1989. I probably got it around 2005, and we were just going through that. We were supposed to record this podcast much, much earlier today. The time strain is going to have repercussions for weeks to come, but we went through all those baseball cards. And I think the future's looking bright. I think we get a sicker camera angle right now. No, just kidding. We don't have that right now. But we will.
We used to.
And it's going to be cool.
Remember we recorded in my old room.
I don't remember that.
That was a nice time.
I don't remember that.
Well, listen, I think I gave Vinny the itch a little bit because I was going through my old collection that my uncle gave me when I was 9 years old, and at the time I didn't know what the fuck it was. You know,
does?
I love baseball cards. I'm a huge Mets fan, so I like
Definitely.
baseball, but I was never really into like the collector. I mean, I had a signed baseball from David Wright,
Yes.
who. When he was in his 2011 season, he was still able to, move as a human.
Yeah.
So he was playing, and I didn't get an autograph from him the first game around. I had a huge tantrum. Oh my God, I hate him. My father saw this.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to have that twinkle in his son's eye about baseball die that fast.
Sure.
So he bought an extra ticket. Thank God that day, there's doubleheader. He bought a ticket for game 2 all the way up in the rafters. He told the guy from Citi Field, listen, my man, my son's going to fucking cry. I'm not going to hear the end of it for the rest of his life if he doesn't get an autograph from David Wright. So I went all the way down there, and I got an autograph from David Wright. I even threw him the ball. My dad got a picture of it, but since he doesn't have a lot of things on his phone and doesn't have a password and stuff, it was on Facebook, but now we can't find it. So
Never happened. I
Family
think that's a
pictures
fabricated
down
story.
the drain.
I think
Family
that is a
pictures down
fabricated
the drain.
story. Gone.
But other than that, I was not into like baseball cards and like keeping them for value or even knowing what their value was, and until a couple of days ago when, I got my first paycheck from work and I was able to see that, okay, instead of having to scavenge for a bologna and ham sandwich anymore, I have now extra funds.
True.
And I'm not going to now give myself extra funds before I could even maintain my original funds that I have to do. That's the reason why we're going through cards we already have. We're trying to use cards that we found in basements with asbestos and Italian weapons for our value.
Correct.
Okay? And I think this right here may have started a little partnership.
Definitely.
You may see an Instagram account pop up
Possibly.
in the future with a David Ortiz signed jockstrap.
Maybe we'll be on Barstool.
This show alone, we don't know if anyone from the comic nerd world will accept us.
Sure.
Because we're so fucking...
Well, I feel like we're going to be the black sheep wherever we go. Wherever industry we're in, it's like, oh God, it's those guys.
Well, that's how I felt in general when I was doing the gaming stuff in zombies. What did I call myself? I was the comedian of the zombies community.
But it's good to be on that, like on toes there,
But I'm always the fucking underdog. The
Hell yeah.
fucking,
It's better to be that way.
It is, but
You better be coming up
Papa needs a break
and
in
hitting
life.
down. Well,
But why can't we get accepted from
that's
Kevin
what we're going to
Feige?
find. We're going to
Why
find the
doesn't Kevin
card.
Feige?
We're going to find the card in there. It's going to skyrocket us to the top. That's the prediction.
We wouldn't be doing our due diligence if you didn't try to wrap this into a comic nerd shit. Ready?
100%.
Is there any rare Marvel DC collectible shit that is out there?
Of course.
Are cards
Cards, I wouldn't say.
rare?
Cards, I wouldn't say. I'd say maybe like action figures.
Wait, let me see.
Stands, like toys. Toys are huge in comics. Way huge.
I could see like those figurines and
Yeah,
whatnot.
like the figurines
but in
are
terms of like
huge.
things going up in value, like
Probably
for example,
older-
if you had if comic book stuff worked like sports cards work, let's say for example, you know how in what movie did Superman die or whatever? Was that in Justice League? Was that like-
Batman v Superman.
Okay, Batman dies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now all the memorabilia you got from Batman goes sky high. That doesn't happen.
No.
You know what? There's nothing in that world. Or
I think it's just the
besides
older it gets and-
besides the actual comics.
Yes, that, and I think just the like action figures. It's like the older it gets,
That could
the
be
less it
interesting
goes
too,
around.
Vin.
Yeah,
We
of
collect
course.
some fucking OG comics.
There are a lot.
That
of
must be
them.
hard though.
Yeah,
That's a
it's insanely
very
hard.
insane.
Yeah. Like the
lane.
people that have it now, like are the people that have already had it for like the past 20 years, and like it's a limited supply that you're gonna find. I don't.
Like they go
think,
in their attic and they see all the news, old
like,
newspapers.
I don't think you're gonna
and-
find like a random unowned like mint condition first Avengers comic, or like or a first Justice
I'm just
League
typing
comic.
in graded Marvel comic book.
I don't know if they get graded like PSA.
Oh, they definitely do.
I do they
Oh,
get
yeah,
graded, but I don't know if they
definitely
get
do.
graded
Not
by
from
PSA.
not from that company. Definitely, there's
No.
probably a company that's very own. So like right now, there's an Avengers Forever issue 1 variant cover Marvel comic book Kang graded 9.6. It's going for 160.
Well, that's the thing too. So unlike like when someone dies, it skyrockets. See, Marvel, they start putting out new things about Kang. Everything that relates to Kang starts going up in value because now you have all these people that have never heard of Kang getting this. So now all Kang
So,
stuff,
like, let's say-
Kang first appearances, Kang biggest stories, they'll start to go up in
So
value
let's
because people
say
want to find more about
When
Kang.
the first Marvel phase was getting pushed out, like
Sure,
the
like
first
Iron Man
Avengers,
probably.
like the
Went up.
even before Tom Holland was introduced to the MCU.
Yeah.
And you and me bought a bunch of Kang comics.
That'd be crazy.
Now you're saying
They
they,
might
would be worth
I don't know
more
if they'd be like worth
before
like, a
the
lot.
assault.
Yeah, well, definitely before they sold. Maybe they took a hit. They might have, but I don't know. Those prices are looking pretty good.
Okay, so I just did the filter to where you get to see all the sold stuff. An Amazing Spider-Man, not graded. You know, whatever the fuck, high grade. Oh, it's a high grade, so I guess it is graded then. That just sold for $66. There's a Daredevil issue 176, volume 1, high grade, first appearance of newsstand Marvel comic book, $37.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like these are comic book. Like if you're selling the comic books, you've already had this in your collection for years. I don't think you're gonna find like these wealthy comics in the wild.
Like originals you have
Yeah.
to find.
Like I don't think you're gonna find. Maybe you are. Maybe I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what he's
May
talking about.
27th, Black Panther #1
That's how it
sold
went
for
something.
$225.
Yeah, but there's a huge market for it, of course.
So let's see. What? I mean, I would see those figurines. What in the comic book world
This is very general. Google
has
search.
resale value? I know, but it's gonna say comic books. Yeah, I'm just seeing actual comic books. What comic books hold the most value? That's it.
I'd say comic
Wow.
like if it's like comic book definitely #1 and then action figures #2. Like if you get like old unopened action figures from like back in the day, that's gonna be a lot of money as well.
I'm typing in trading cards. Let's see.
Maybe I remember Dragon Ball Z had trading cards back in the day. Those would probably go for a lot.
I mean, most valuable Marvel trading cards for a supersized profit. 1990 holographic Silver Surfers for $500.
Nice.
A 1990, a 2013 Fleer Retro Blue #5 Spider-Man, $150,000.
God dang, that's probably like 2 of those ever made.
What the fuck, Finn?
I know, this is crazy.
Marvel trading cards.
So we're now looking on eBay.
Well, it is shocking that eBay is the place you go to for the fucking.
That's a website that stayed around a lot longer than you'd think. eBay. It's still it's exactly what it has always been. And everyone uses it as such.
Funko Pops.
Funko Pops, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Action figures and things like that.
Oh shit.
Funko Pops are really like I have a guy at work that like sells them and like makes
That
really,
store that I bought the baseball cards and the Johnny Cash vinyl from, where I work, there's a comic book store that sells vinyls and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know about the baseball cards. Vinny, I got into this again because I was looking at my baseball cards in my room, and I didn't really think it was possible to get going again. I thought you had to
have them ready. So maybe I think the same thing about the comic books. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could find
1995 Marvel Metal 19 Thanos PSA 9 mint graded $30.
That's crazy. Imagine grading a comic. Like you have to go through like every single page with like gloves on.
Vinny, Stan Lee and John Romita Sr. autographed.
Oh my god. Anything Stan Lee signed has to be
$2,500.
So I guess like you're saying, like someone like artists, like like artists and writers, like I get.
And if you get it autographed
when you get them
from-
autographed while they're alive, and they die, and those are skyrocket.
Sold items, and that was that's not what I got sold.
Stan
for.
Lee's underwear. Whoa. Autographed what?
Stan Lee's jockstrap.
Autographed what?
Skybox 1993 number 1 through 90 50. I mean, it's not crazy money.
No,
But
it's something.
but things do have value.
Definitely, 100%.
Like I know for a fact that original Amazing Fantasy with Spider-Man is being sold for a lot of fucking money.
Lot of money.
Lot of fucking
lot of
money.
money. That no one's ever gonna pay for that. But somebody will. Somebody will want it.
I mean,
And
I
it keeps it in
know
the
we don't
market.
want to talk about it, but
What are we talking?
is Deadpool stuff going for a lot of money?
I don't.
right now?
Maybe right now the movie's about to come out, but I don't know. It's the third one. don't
Marvel
know.
Legends, Deadpool's head moving, talking electronic. I mean, things are
These
gonna
are
be
all toys now, right?
Things are gonna be expensive on its
Exactly,
own.
and this is just the toys now. Because
Yeah.
it's sort of like the PlayStation 5. A bunch of people buy it up, and it's not easy to get, and then
Deadpool
people jack up the price. It's
Comic book.
I don't know if there. I'm sure there are like significant.
What if Venom possessed Deadpool was just sold for $380, not
Damn.
graded 9.4?
Damn, not even a full PSA 10. I know it's not PSA.
I think it is.
Oh, is it PSA still?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, that's just false information.
But we listen. At the end of the day, we have really been into this because we are trying to quit our jobs.
Yes.
And if this podcast doesn't get going before we start selling good cards, we're gonna have to stop and we're gonna have to quit because we know whatever. But other than that, anything new with you? Anything new in your life in the past week that we missed?
I think
anything
it's just
new?
my entire life has just been baseball cards up until this
Vinny,
point.
just up until this point. Up until I walked in your house, these were not out.
I love them. No, this is my future, my past, my present, my future.
Well, I was talking to you about this before, and you kind of were like, I don't know, but you wouldn't see yourself because Vinny's the only one I know into like Pokemon and shit.
I
And
don't know if I would
get
do this
mad. I
much.
personally get mad that I wasn't into that stuff
Yeah.
because of how much money
Yeah.
that shit is. When I see a man like Logan fucking Paul wearing
his
1.3
Charizard.
million or whatever the fuck it is on
Yeah.
his chest on WrestleMania.
The only reason I'm not,
Why though? Before I'm so sorry, but why?
I'm just about to say why. Why what? Why what? So, continue. Maybe it's something I wasn't
We're
gonna
a
say.
week back. Why are Pokemon characters so much money?
Well, it's the same reason.
When these are living people and some of them aren't worth that much
because
money.
the cards are like they're all limited edition. They're all like they only make so many of the cards. It's like a
these
first edition.
some
Pokemon-
cards too here.
that's why.
And they're
it's the
worth a
same thing.
lot. I don't know a baseball card besides ones made like Mickey Mantles or what that are going for millions.
So with that, so like Mickey Mantle, so older Pokemon cards, like a first edition box. That's like remember when
I get it.
Pokemon
I
first
get
came
it. I
out, there
get
was
it.
only 151, and
Okay.
in
So-
that
so
box,
if
so you're
some-
getting
if-
first edition cards, the first ones ever made.
Yes.
That's like a rookie card.
If somebody has all 151, what are they looking at?
Like every single first edition Pokemon.
Yes.
Well,
Every
yeah,
what do I
wow.
type in? What do I type in? Every first edition.
And then you have to think about it like this too. So Pokemon cards also give hollows and reverse hollows, where it's like a shiny edition of that original card.
Okay.
That's a rare rarest of
Pokemon
rare.
base 102 out of 122, 102 out of 102, $730.
Yeah,
41
and that's just
people
for a
watching.
box, and that's like That's just for like a box, and then you could get something good out of that. But I mean, it's a base edition. There's a higher chance.
What card do you find it not stupid that you would invest in a Pokemon? Charizard's a very old.
I was gonna say, like, I've been out of the game for a couple of years, so I don't really remember too much.
But my uncle got my nephew as like an heirloom gift, two Japan made like Chinese whatever Asian writing,
Japan
Charizard card.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, and I think it was like graded 9.5, whatever. And I'm looking at it though, but I posted on Twitter or whatnot, hey guys, what is it worth? And I get like no good answers. Like, oh, because it's made in Japan, it's not worth a lot.
And that's true. A lot of
that would be our luck though, that we get those fucking ones.
A lot of the times the English ones go for a little more.
Charizard PSA 10.
Not as made.
235 Vinny.
I know. You gotta sit with it. You gotta
No,
sit
Vin,
with
because I know I had one.
Yeah, that's
No, Vin, because I know it was in my family.
That's horrible.
Guys, my uncle bought my sister a fucking Charizard, 1997.
Why your sister?
I didn't know what a Charizard was.
Was your sister
Vinny,
into Pokemon?
No. I
Did
don't
she
know
watch
if
Ash Ketchum?
Vinny, we went to a school
Did
that
she
was
watch-
overpopulated by Asian community.
Did she
So my uncle
watch-
probably thought she was.
Did she watch Ash Ketchum? Was she a big Brock guy? Did she love Misty? I don't know. Is there a
My
reason?
sister loved acting Puerto Rican. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, I'm sure
This
if it was,
just pains
I
me
know.
because
You
I
can't look at this
know
stuff.
I had a card.
Guys,
Now you know.
I understand.
You know what my mom says. I think she says she has it, or like whatever the fuck. She probably does.
right?
But I want to see her go to fucking sell. Where's she gonna fucking sell? Facebook Marketplace?
Definitely possible. Yeah, but definitely, if you wanted to get back, the only reason I don't really get into the Pokemon card game is because I've watched people spend too much money on these things. Like, that's a 700. I'm not.
Vinny,
doing
this
that.
is definitely not real. And if it's
$700
real,
box.
this guy better go try to really sell this. 97 PSA 10 Charizards, first editions, $21 million. That's not real.
We could put a bid on that.
That's not real, though.
Guys, it could be real. I don't know. It might be real. I think we should put a bid down. See if you'll take $5.
I know. I want to type in 1997 Charizard. That's when my uncle probably got it.
This is very suspenseful.
7,000.
7,000.
Well, no, I remember what it looked like, though.
No down.
And it looked like this one.
Okay, let me see.
Wait a minute. It looked like fucking this one.
That's it. That's the big one. It's the hollow. You see the little.
It looked
That's the
like
hollow.
this
See,
one.
HOLO Charizard Gem. God, tone a Charizard card. That'd be so cool. Like Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
Wait a minute. I know it's on my X. I'm gonna try to see if I find the post.
On X.
Oh, that's my porn Twitter.
Whoa! Put it in your pants and pull out a Charizard.
It's my tweet. So I got type in
great.
Turbo
Comedy
Charizard.
That's a promo for his Twitter.
Well, what do you
And
do?
follow us at The Weekly Issue if you're not already. We post sometimes. Also on TikTok if you want to see our shorts.
They don't comment though.
Well, listen, I'm just promoting our stuff while you look up a tweet that probably doesn't even exist. Because if you guys haven't guessed it by now, this man is clinically insane.
What are you talking about?
Insane. Where's
that
the
is
tweet?
true, but
Where is it?
I
Where's
can't.
the tweet?
Vinny, I tweeted this out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and
I saw
there
the
it goes.
card in my
Just like the David Wright toss, it does not exist. It is all in his mind. It is all a complete fabrication.
The reason why I didn't get that autograph the
Yeah,
first game
yeah.
was because the fucking I can't say it. And today's Memorial Day. We're recording this on Memorial Day.
No,
so
just
salute
say
the
it.
troops.
Just say it.
Because the stupid fucking national
Yeah,
anthem
there we go.
that was playing, that the players got to go on the foul line and salute the troops and the flag.
And you were just about to talk to David Wright.
David Wright
and then
was
seventh inning.
right where you are. Right where you are.
I'm David.
About to get
My
to
back
me.
hurts.
And I was the last kid before the national anthem.
And he was about to sign your ball and went up. Got to
Yep.
support.
I got to go.
Damn. And well, then you met him though.
No, but then I had to wait that whole entire first game.
That's horrible.
Thinking, oh yeah, they may sign autographs in between innings.
He'll come back.
In between the game.
Yeah, he's in the
during
dugout.
the
He's
game.
like, I gotta go back to that
yeah,
kid.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking the whole game. Then the game ends. Hearts crushed. I have a magazine, like the fucking the flyer that you get, the notebook.
You get the notebook, you get the glove.
Exactly.
You get the pen,
Exactly. And as I'm walking out, I'm ripping pages of David Wright out of the magazine. I'm
no.
ripping it out, and my dad's like, "Oh, come on, buddy. Come
can't
on.
do
It's fine,
this.
buddy.
I
Come
paid
on.
for that."
It's fine." But and then I'm like, "Dad, we gotta go to the second game, please. We gotta go, please." And now my dad's like, "Buddy, I'm not fucking paying for a second ticket. Are you? I don't fuck." I'm at the
And
second
he
game.
does it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then
David
I
Wright.
ran down, and I was the first one.
Do you think you could have tripped coming down the steps, hit your head, and then woke up in your room, and your father was like, "You met David Wright, bud."
Is it still a dream? Probably.
Probably.
Am I hoping it's probably still a dream? So all the fucked up shit in my life? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Sort of a Delulu moment.
No, but then, like, I mean, listen, God bless. Mm-hmm. But would it be stupid? Like, how? Okay, is there any current Charizards that you would see that are worth a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I know any Charizard that comes out is like automatically like.
And the
worth
one my
a
uncle,
lot.
the one my uncle,
That's
would
probably
get
worth the most.
would be. All right, wait. All right, Japanese Charizard. I'm gonna type in.
Okay, Japanese Charizard.
Japanese Charizard. Japanese Charizard. Okay. $9.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
$11.
I'm telling you, the English ones always really go for more.
$50. I mean, God bless. 1996. Not. Oh, it says graded, but it's not.
It's graded, but it's like bent or shit.
Sold for 125.
All right. Not bad, not bad.
Then listen, my plan is, and I know we fucked around about it at the beginning of the episode.
Definitely.
My plan for just in general, because listen, I know we don't get too personal on the show.
Sure.
But since we missed an episode, and let's just face it, what the fuck is going on in the comic book nerd world?
True. Not much.
Okay.
Not much besides
I
Deadpool.
mean, we'll bring it up. They mentioned that Doctor Strange, Pedro Pascal was going to be Mr.
Yes,
Fantastic,
and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man are going to be the four heroes that Avengers 5 is going to be mainly, coerced around.
Now, I don't know if you know this, and I think I might know this, but does Spider-Man 4 come out before Avengers 5?
I haven't even thought about Spider-Man 4.
I'm pretty sure it does. And whatever next movie Spider-Man Tom Holland is in, I hope for the love of God he never takes off that mask. I hope it is just Spider-Man. And, of course, Tom Holland needs to get paid. And they need to show his face like Pedro Pascal
I
in
know
Mandalorian.
why you're saying that.
But do I want to fully
I know
Spider-Man?
why you're saying that, but I don't think it would go off well. Mm-hmm. I don't.
Yeah.
I know we want a Spider-Man movie instead of a Tom Holland Peter Parker movie.
Yes, that's true.
But what I was getting at is even besides the Spider-Man 4, right? Mm-hmm. Now we got that because my whole point was we're bringing this up and our whole schemes because there's not a lot of talk about besides this. But now I'm saying even that little information that we got, right? Mm-hmm. What do we do with it?
What? Yeah.
New Rockstar
Yes,
could
very
afford
true.
to go on with 5
Yes.
videos about it because they're
It's very
getting
true.
fucking banked.
And they have banking in the bank.
But we
So-
even got one of the people that want to comment to us saying
Yeah.
that we're infants with mustaches.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Which, by the fucking way,
I mean, nail on the head there. Nail meathead, because that was pretty spot on. No, don't wipe it off. Don't wipe it off. Don't wipe it off. We need it. We need that. It's our appeal. It's our appeal. We are infants with mustaches.
I just want to make them happy.
Oh, listen, we do make them happy when we talk about comics, Star Wars, sports, wrestling, betting, Taco Bell.
Speaking
your
of betting,
favorite snacks.
I got a job. I didn't even put fucking money in my FanDuel yet.
Hell yeah, keep it that way.
That's it.
Keep it that way.
That's it.
We have one type of gambling, and I choose this.
The Knicks are out of the finals.
Knicks are out of the finals. That was
Well,
a
this
sad
isn't
game.
gambling. This is a
the
hobby,
Pacers.
and it's also
Fuck Trae Young.
a investment.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's what I'm saying. Every
Trae
day.
Young is a good-looking male, though.
All right.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I'll just rate him on a scale of 1 to 10.
Trae Young?
Yeah.
I give him a beautiful 8.5 PSA.
PSA graded. That's $20 a guy.
Trae Young?
Trae Young.
He's a good-looking male.
Wow. I don't know. Honestly, if you put him in a lineup, I don't know what Trae Young looks like.
I mean, on the screen right now, Trae Young. I mean,
I can't see that.
I
I'll
mean-
see it in 2 weeks when this episode's out.
this will be the first one. So next.
Yeah,
week,
I'll see this on next Monday when this is out.
Well, if they get it.
If they get it. If I edit,
they
who
get
knows? Who knows what the hell I do?
Oh yeah, because the first you have an edit coming up.
I do.
The last one was me.
Yeah.
Well, we do chance a piece. Well, it would have been, but each week we try to
Well,
record.
yeah,
well,
no, the last one was you. No, last one
I
was
don't-
me. Then it was supposed to be you, and you're like, I just don't want to
I did the last week's one.
You did do last week's one.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so now it's me.
How about I'm done with this?
We quit.
I don't even give a fuck.
The next podcast will be all sports betting. No.
We're
Off
back.
camera.
We're back.
We're back.
No, but you know what is funny? I think we were gonna originally want to talk about our gambling addiction. In the beginning. All right, last week was Nicolas Cage. Anything you want to do this week for the camera broke?
We could do like a baseball card.
Well, this is you. So you
No, I think I'm gonna keep it exactly the same. I don't think there is anything. I don't think there's nothing you can change. I don't think there's nothing you could change.
We're going live.
And when the camera shuts off, we have to pull a sign out of nowhere.
No, I had a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it's a good
Talking
episode.
about
Thanks.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, no, it was a good talk about Nick Cage.
Can I be very honest with you?
Sure.
I know you said the previous, not yet last week's, but the previous
Star Wars
two,
Day episode?
the Star Wars Day and the the next two. Those two you said were your favorite episodes.
I think we did good. Yeah,
I think last week's for
we
me
did really good.
was my favorite one.
Yeah, no, that was a really good one.
We only recorded one that day.
That's true.
And I think we had a great fucking convo. Mm-hmm. And I think the way the pod ended
was amazing.
one of the
that was one of my
funniest
favorite endings. that we've
natural
had.
endings we had.
Definitely.
And I think honestly we can't top it.
We can't top it. I don't think we should, honestly.
No, but anyway, like I said, R.I.P. Big Red.
Big Red.
Guys, R.I.P. Big.
This
Oh,
is
I know
live.
this is.
This is live.
Bill Walton. Speaking
Oh,
of
the-
sports.
oh, the center.
Oh my God! If anybody has
The
a fucking Bill Walton card, they would like to sell the weekly issue PO box in the description.
Someone's stock just went up. God forbid. God bless. God rest on Veterans Day. God rest.
If anybody has a John Cena card, you would
Send
like
it
to.
my way. If you have a Dr. Thugonomics card, send it my way.
There's a company that makes cards with random people like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like there's a card.
I was thinking about that while we were doing this. I want to get one for my father.
Oh no! Oh wait a minute! You could 100% make a custom baseball
I want
card
a custom
with
baseball-
stats and stuff in
Yes,
the back for
I-
family members
I-
and stuff.
I-
There's 100% a company like
I
that.
totally want to do that. For like
If
Father's
we
Day.
had superhero cards, what would be your attribute? And what would be mine?
Oh,
That's
it'd be
how we
like,
end the
I
show.
feel like all my
That's how we end the
attributes would be
show.
like negative. It'd be like speed -2.
Depression all the way up. Anxiety all the way. Mine would be
Speed.
anxiety. My anxiety all the way up.
Or it'd be like special abilities and it's like moves faster on a downhill. Or something, something that everybody does.
Or like for me, special abilities on the spectrum.
Yeah. Can bake
Fucked up in the head.
Can bake cake.
Yeah, what used to be a fucking Instagram thing?
Oh, I can make 20-minute brownies in 10 minutes or something like that.
Beautiful.
Right now it's Life is a Party and I'm the pinata.
That's a beautiful one too.
That's a good
I
one.
love that one. I
That's
love
in
that
every
one.
bio I got. All the apps.
Yes.
It's Life's a Party and I'm the pinata.
But folks, listen, we fuck around about the no comment thing, right? Okay.
But it'd be really helpful to us if you would comment and just say, hate, nice,
Send hate.
send hate.
Listen.
I dare you. Give me the best you've got
Listen to me.
in your hate. I just posted a Did You Know?
Keep talking about my
Watch
fucking
it
mustache.
And send it our way. Because we can't take it. We'll crack one of these days. You could be that comment.
Can I be very honest?
Sure.
Good
job. Thank you guys for watching.
Besides that commented about our mustaches, do you know who else privately comments about our mustaches every time we post something?
Who?
My father.
Really?
Every time we post something, he'll text me like,
Shave.
"I will give you guys $100 if you will shave your." And then he'll be like, "What's going on with Vinny?
You don't like the Fu Manchu?
Vinny needs to shave that fucking face." I'm like, "Dad, I'll do what I want." Vinny's his own fucking person.
That's what I'm saying.
So
You don't
I
like the
can't talk to
stash?
Vinny.
Oh, why?
I was a Vinny. I'll be honest. I don't like my own stash
Why do you keep it?
because I will look 5
Sure.
if I shave.
I agree.
Now, I know that's how you feel as well, but I think you can go without that whole Tony Stark fucking vibe.
Look at that, though. I
That,
like
that,
that.
the Tony Stark
can't-
vibe, I enjoyed
you
your
can't
stash.
have just a
I
mustache.
enjoyed your stash. It looked like we were selling fruit on the street. But
You
I
can't have-
but this Tony Stark
You
stash
can't have
does
just
not,
a mustache.
I
Just a mustache and you're creepy. When you add a little of the flair, it's nice. But my family hates it too. My mom, the other night, she was like, "How about you cut it for the summer?" Just for it changes anything. Like, because the
How
weather's
about
warmer.
you shave your fucking head like Britney Spears for the
you-
summer,
how
man?
about you shave it
How
for the
about
summer?
that?
How about you shave it for the
How about you get me my fucking sandwich, you dumb bitch?
I would never say that.